Hi everyone, I'm Angie Kellen and welcome to the 2014 MEMS Executive Congress. We're in beautiful Scottsdale, Arizona, and joining me is Dr. Anna Rissanen with the VTT Technical Research Center of Finland. How are you, Anna?
Hi, I'm fine.
Thank you for taking the time to join me today. Why don't you tell us a little bit about VTT and the research that you're doing there?
Right, so VTT is basically the largest multi-technological research center in Northern Europe, and we are the sort of bridge between the basic research and the R&D of companies. So what we aim to do is not just research for the purpose of research, but we aim to make research that is enabled to create new business for our partners.
Very good. Well, that kind of brings me to my next question is about your presentation. And I know it's on optical MEMS, and maybe you can give us a few highlights of your presentation.
Yeah, sure. So basically we are working with microspectrometers, and what we aim to do is take these large benchtop spectrometers and make them into really small handheld devices, such as this, for example. And what is really special about this is that with spectrometers you can basically analyze and detect various different materials based on their spectral fingerprints. And basically everything in our surroundings interacts with light, so if we are able to make the spectrometers into very small sensors, then that really creates possibilities to sense all kinds of new things about the environment that we have. And basically, at the moment, we have already been working with several different applications. So, for example, environmental sensing, so making instruments that go into space or unmanned aerial vehicles. Then also automotive sensors, and then health and wellness is one of the biggest growing things at the moment, and there we have this new skin cancer detection device that we have created, and it has gotten really good feedback from the university doctors recently. And then of course gas sensing, that's one of the like the biggest things that you can do with such a sensor. So, and it's also possible that when we miniaturize these down to very small size, we can even integrate them into mobile phones and create new applications for Internet of Things applications.
That's terrific. Well, along with your presentation, which I know several people have mentioned was one of their favorites to attend.
Thanks.
What presentation have you maybe seen that was of particular interest to you?
I have to say, Tom Kenny, the professor from Stanford this morning, he had a really interesting speech, and I think that he really raised this interesting topic about how MEMS industry is, what it's going to look like in the future, and that we should really discuss how the standardization affects the whole industry. So that was very intriguing. And I have to say that I've also really enjoyed these elevator pitch sessions and also the technology showcase. I was really happy to see VTT spin-off company, Spectral Engines, that they were also able to present their new products that are based on spectral sensors in this showcase event. So this has been a really, really interesting event for us.
Well, terrific. Now, one more question before I let you get back to the conference. What's your favorite part about the MEMS Executive Congress?
I have to say that the whole atmosphere here is really, it's intimate, and we had a really good evening yesterday. I think that the location is also unique, and the Arizona desert around us creates a really special place.
It definitely is a special place, and we want to thank you so much for helping make it a special place with your presentation, and thank you for your feedback, and we hope to see you next year.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. In Scottsdale, Arizona, Angie Kellen for MIG.